Hello and welcome back to Coffee and Stickers. My name is Tammy. I hope you're ready for another cozy planner chat. I have my coffee ready to go, and today we're going to talk all about spiral planners. So stay tuned. If you enjoy having your planner open on your desk so you can see your monthly or your weekly plan or maybe your daily, then spiral bound planners might be perfect for you. This particular one is a Laurel Denise planner. This one's undated and I purchased it a few years back. Laurel Denise planners are unique in the fact that they are created to be landscape mode over portrait mode. This planner was actually created to be open on your desk. It comes with these little half sheets, which are the weeklies, and you can always see your monthly calendar every week. This is excellent for somebody who likes to have it laid out on their desk. And as you can see, being spiral bound, it lies flat. One of the best things about spiral planners is how easily they lie flat on your desk or even fold back on themselves. That spiral gives you the flexibility to flip pages without having to hold the book open. Of course, I will say that sometimes the spirals can bend or snag if you toss them in a bag, so durability is a trade-off depending on how you use your planner. And to that, I will add that there are different levels of durability for each spiral. Some spiral planners are definitely built stronger than others. I've also noticed that the size of the spiral really changes the feel of the planner. Bigger spirals allow for more pages, but they can feel more bulky. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for a planner. Covers are another big selling point with spiral planners. There's so many options out there. This particular one is from Erin Condren. I'm currently showing you how thick it is, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. What I want to draw your attention to is that Erin Condren planners do come with interchangeable covers. I'm going to speed through this because the process is a little bit tedious, but you can actually buy different covers for your planner. And I don't think Erin Condren is the only one that does this. I believe Plum Paper Planner does it as well. But you can change it up and personalize it to your liking. That is definitely a perk, especially if you like to change things up throughout the year. I will add that some covers are harder and they give you more durability, while others are more flexible and lightweight. These Erin Condren planners come with excellent covers. I think they're excellent. But then you have the Plum Paper Planner ones, and they have several options. They have a hardcover option, but they also have more of a flexible version. So it really depends on if you're traveling with it, is it staying home, and how are you using it, and what are you using it for, really? What's the planner's purpose? I've seen everything from plain and simple designs to bright, patterned, and even customizable covers. The one that I have here is customizable. I had a picture of my daughter on it, but you can make it however you wish. So say it's a work planner and you want it to be more neutral, they have those options available. So the cover really sets the tone for how your planner feels, whether it's professional, playful, or personal. Another point I would like to make is that the paper quality in Erin Condren is superb. I don't know if you've ever tried one, but it is a very thick, toothy feel to it. If you are a paper lover like I am, you will love this particular planner just for the paper alone. It is thick, durable. You can use just about any kind of pen on it, and it's not going to bleed through. Also, with Erin Condren specifically, they come with stickers, and there's always this little perpetual calendar in the back. There's always a folder back here as well, which can be very handy, and we'll discuss that in a moment too. But it's just something to consider is how do you want your planner to look on the outside, and how do you want it to feel on the inside? There's obviously different types of paper for each planner. I also want to point out that this one is vertical. but these planners come in all kinds of different layouts. You'll have to go to each website to see all of the things that people are offering these days. The different companies are offering different types of layouts, but I'm sure there's one for you. This one is from Plum Paper Planner, and I apologize for the glare, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the size difference. The Plum Paper Planner is an A5, and the Erin Condren here is more of a classic size, 7x9, I think. But they do come in different sizes, so if you're looking for spiral bound, I promise you there's a size that will work for your needs. Now with Plum Paper Planner, it's very customizable. You get to pick the cover and the layout. You can even pick whether or not there's color or if you want it completely neutral. So that is definitely something to consider. Now the price point does go up when you're looking for something that's more customizable. If that's okay with you, then totally look into Plum Paper Planner. They have kits available on their website. And I did want to mention that with spiral bound planners, there are several companies out there that are creating sticker kits. So if you are somebody who likes to decorate your planner with sticker kits, you may want to look into getting a spiral bound planner because you will likely find sticker kits that will fit them. Now, I also wanted to mention, just like in the Erin Condren, they do come with a folder in the back, and I would say that most of the spiral bound ones do come with a folder, and that is definitely something I do appreciate that most brands offer. Moving on to Calibri Paper Co. This one is another A5 planner, and you can, to a point, customize this as well. You'll have to check their website to see the customization options they have. I know you can pick different spiral covers. I believe you can pick whether it starts on a Monday or a Sunday, and you can pick different layouts from them. And they have several options for covers, but I don't know if those are customizable. At the time that I was using this, it was not yet customizable. So that's something you need to look into. This particular one is a daily layout, so I just wanted to, again, bring up that they do come in many different layouts. So if you're looking for something that's spiral bound, because say you do want it on your desk or you like the fact that it bends over on itself, you can probably find a layout that will suit your needs pretty well. I will say I've really enjoyed the paper in Calibri. I think that they do a good job. It's a nice thick paper. I like that the tabs are nice and neutral, and they offer this weekly here as well as the dailies. So this is a wonderful option for somebody who is a daily planner but likes to see their weekly overview. And it's also offering a spot for meal planning, and there's also some areas for budgeting. Of course, you do have your monthly, which you can use for whatever purpose you would like. I decorated mine somewhat with some washi tape, and I personally liked using mine for appointments and events that were coming up. So again, you can use it however you wish to, but this is just yet another one. I will say that your daily planners are definitely going to be thicker, which equals more bulk. So it's not something that's going to be very easy to transport. So just keep that in mind. Here's another Calibri Paper Co. planner. This is a larger size. I will show you the difference here. I'm not sure if it's very clear or not, but it is just a little bit bigger, and you can choose whatever size will work for you. Again, I apologize for the glare. These covers are very thick and glossy, and they are picking up the light, so I apologize. I wanted to show you the thickness here and how bulky this really is. The spiral is very large. I will say that it is very, very durable. I don't know that this would get very bent if you were to carry it out and about, but it would definitely be bulky and cumbersome if you were to have to take it in and out of a bag. Whereas this one is much smaller, although I do think this probably would get bent, which could create an issue when you're turning pages. So just keep it in mind if you're taking it out. Now, in some of the planners I've shown you before, you've seen a lot of color printed on the page. With this particular one, it's very neutral. So if you're looking for something that's very plain and neutral, then you might want to go with something like Calibri Paper Co. I do know that some of the other brands do offer more neutral options. I just did not pick those ones up at the time. So again, look at the brand that you're thinking about picking up, check out their website and see what they are currently offering. These planners I'm showing you, some of them are several years old. I wanted to also mention that this particular one comes with a ton of note pages, which I absolutely loved. So also consider whether or not you're the kind of person that needs note pages or not. Maybe you'll use a separate notebook for that stuff, and that's fine too, but you have to consider what are your needs. Earlier, I did show you a vertical style layout. This particular one has a horizontal style layout, and this particular horizontal is on 2 pages, which is one of my favorite horizontals. There are many horizontals that are just 1 page, and then you get a page of notes, but I actually really prefer this style where it's 2 pages for a week. It has a habit tracker, a calendar, so you can see what week you're in, and I absolutely love the layout. I love the way that works. Again, another pocket folder, some functional stickers here that come with it, and more note pages. I wanted to just give you another example of a Plum paper planner and how customizable they are. This one, I actually could pick a quote. I actually picked a scripture to put on the cover of this. You can choose whatever you want, but I just wanted to reiterate that spiral bound planners are very customizable and they're not all the same bulk. So I'm showing you the difference here in the size. So again, it just depends on how much you add on your spirals. Some of them, like this one here, you can add extras. So the more extras you add, the bulkier it's going to be. Just keep that in mind. This one here is another daily planner, and you can see they do it differently than the other one that I just showed you with the Calibri Paper Co. This one's Plum Paper Planner, and there's more color to the page, and they have just a different layout. So even daily planners are different, just depends on what you like and how you like to plan. Something else to consider that I haven't mentioned yet is how are you going to store it when you're finished with it? Because these are bigger, they will take up more room on your shelf. So if this is something that you're planning on getting into long term, consider whether or not you want to keep these for record keeping or for memories, or are you planning on just maybe recycling them or throwing them away? Because they are bulky, you have to consider all the space that they do take up. Another fun thing is how easy they are to decorate. There's so many sticker kits made for them. I already mentioned that before, but this particular one has sticker kits. Plum Paper Planner has sticker kits available. I know you can also get them elsewhere. Just check Etsy, and there's many small businesses that are selling those. Having a wide variety of stickers really lets you make your planner your own, whether you like functional planning or full-on decorating. So it's just something I like to mention. These are add-ons, so you can add on more things. I think you can actually do add-ons on Erin Condren nowadays. I'm not sure about some of the other ones. And of course, you have to remember that with Spiral Bound, you can even go to your local Target or your Walmart, probably even Aldi or Kroger has a Spiral Bound planner that you can pick up. So you don't have to go as fancy as one of these. You can get a budget planner that's probably going to be spiral bound, and that may suit your needs just fine as well. You have to consider your budget. And the cheaper planners can be just as cute, believe me. Did you ever pick up an old planner and forget how much you actually really enjoyed it? When I had to get these spiral bound planners out, I had to flip through them and I didn't even realize I actually used it way more than I thought I did, but it's been several years. So In this particular one, I actually added that little pocket there. I think that was a Happy Planner pocket. I think I got it really cheap on sale, but I was using this regularly. I was using sticker kits and I was trying to fill out all the areas here. And it actually looked really cute. It looked functional as well, but I completely forgot that I enjoyed using this planner. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever picked up an old planner and then realized, oh yeah, that actually worked for me? I completely forgot. Just let me know in the comments below because I'd be interested to know if I'm the only one or if that's happening to others. Let me know. But anyways, I digress. Let's get back to talking about who these planners are for. If you're the kind of person that likes to flip to the page you're looking for, these planners really would suit your needs well because they usually come with their own dividers with tabs. This makes it very easy to flip to the month or the section you need without hunting around. The tabs also add a bit of structure so your planner feels more organized at a glance. Some tabs are laminated and hold up well, while others might start to bend and fray with a lot of use. I like that the tabs also give each planner its own personality. Some are bold and colorful, others are more minimal. You'll have to pick which ones would work for you. So to wrap things up, spiral planners really do have a lot going for them. You get the tabs, folders, fun cover options, and of course the easy lie flat design. Overall, I think spiral planners are best for people who want a functional, customizable book they can keep close by and really enjoy using every day. Thank you, friend, so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate your time, and I love these little planner chats that we've been having this week. If you haven't yet, I hope you'll consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now, my friends.